So what's up with Shane Dawson and this Chuck E. Cheese's conspiracy theory? Let's talk about it. What's going down, Mouse Nation, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Shane Dawson's conspiracy series and the conspiracy theory surrounding Chuck E. Cheese's. You know the place, kids running around everywhere, running through tubes, climbing things, playing video games. And oh yeah, they serve pizza. And according to this conspiracy theory, they serve recycled pizza. But does Chuck E. Cheese's really recycle pizza? And what does that even mean? So the theory states that Chuck E. Cheese's goes and picks up pizza that was left uneaten and uses them for new pizzas for other customers. They reheat them and put them back together into another pizza pie. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be delving into this dark conspiracy theory and whether or not Chuck E. Cheese is really doing this. I'm on to you, Mouse. But before we get started, make sure you smash that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe. Now the internet has gone wild discussing whether or not this theory is true thanks to the widely popular Shane Dawson and his YouTube channel. He has over 20 million subscribers and more than 4.7 billion views on his channel. Must be nice. But his channel isn't where the theory actually began. He simply popularized it. The theory actually begins from a Yahoo Answers thread from over more than 10 years ago. 2 of these threads to be exact. One of these threads simply asks the question of whether or not this rumor is true. The other goes into more detail though. Is the rumor about Chuck E. Cheese's true? There's been a rumor going on around the place. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but if you have gone to Chuck E. Cheese's, you notice that lots of people leave like lots of slices of pizza on the table. And when you order your pizza, you notice that the slices are sometimes uneven. And I have heard that they recycle the pizza, and I heard this from 2 teenagers and a little kid at the order counter. And when they asked that, the whole staff, even Chuck E. Cheese, stared at them blankly. And in the answer section, there are some pretty funny and interesting comments there as well. Now at this point, it seems that this rumor has spread around with the help of the internet and through word of mouth itself. I mean, I even remember hearing about this when I was a kid. And mind you, I'm old enough to remember when Chuck E. Cheese's was Showbiz Pizza Place. Ah yes, good times. Never mind, still creepy. The rumor spread so much that it even got into urban legend status. And with the shape of a lot of the pizzas that people get from Chuck E. Cheese's, it's really easy to see why. When we see a pizza, we expect it to be perfectly round. And that's because no matter where you go, any other place that you order a pizza, that's how it looks. That's what pizza's supposed to look like. And we expect the slices to be similarly shaped and similar in size as well. And this just isn't the case with most pizzas that you get at Chuck E. Cheese's. They're misshapen. The pizza slices don't match up in a perfect line, and the crust just does not match up. So the question is, why? Why do these pizzas look this way? Why don't they match up? Why don't they look like pizzas that we buy from other pizza places? Well, Chuck E. Cheese's felt compelled to give an answer after Shane released his video. These claims are unequivocally false. We prep the dough daily for our made-to-order pizzas, which means they're not always perfectly round, but they are still great tasting. And they aren't the only ones to answer this question either. An ex-employee who has a YouTube channel under the name Peyton stated the following in a video entitled Chuck E. Cheese Employee Responds to Shane Dawson's Conspiracy. The chain wants its pizzas to have the same number of slices each time, which can present a challenge for rushed kitchen workers. Sometimes after pulling a pizza out of the oven, he would start cutting it up only to realize that he had 10 slices instead of 12 that he needed. You'll just find a really big piece of pizza and you'll only cut that one in half, he said. Because of that, it'll start to make a line that doesn't end up anywhere and stuff like that. It'll make all these lines look all funky. He added, it's people in the kitchen just not giving a crap. Well said, Peyton. Which absolutely makes sense. That's one of the most logical explanations I've seen. But then I actually took it a step further and I asked my best friend, who I trust with my life, the very same question. She and her sister both worked at Chuck E. Cheese's for a few years. I got this answer. No, that's crazy. The one I worked at near y'all never did that. So there you have it. And a lot of other ex-employees went on to defend the company as well. When it really comes down to it, we have to think of it in this manner. How could it be possible for a company to be open for over 38 years if this was part of their business model? There are cameras everywhere. There are corporate audits. There are health inspectors. And also keep in mind that most of these places are staffed by young people, by kids, by teenagers. And they definitely don't get paid enough to keep this deep, dark secret. And once it did come to light, think about how quickly these places would be shut down. Think of how big of a media sensation it would be. Even just this conspiracy theory is a huge media sensation. Think about that. And it definitely wouldn't be able to be hidden for over 38 years. And as much as I love a good conspiracy theory, and yes, Shane Dawson as well, this one just doesn't have a leg to stand on. What do you guys think? Do you think that Chuck E. Cheese's recycles pizza? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, I'm your host, Morty Mouse. I'll see you later, or I'll see you at another time.